figure this thing out. Hold on just a second, folks. Ain't the best scenery around, but we're supposed to be live. I see a thumbs up. Anybody got something they want to talk about today? Where do we see the comments at? All right, we see Jason Perry on there. Just wanted to try to jump in here and say happy Monday. Hope everybody's working and making a bunch of money. Can y'all hear me on there, or is everything working all right? This is just a test right here today. I ain't really jumping on it. I'm just trying to see if it's going to work, what it's going to look like. When I'm doing the live feeds in the future, I'm planning on doing them maybe from a truck stop. Look there. I heard you something to watch. What's going on, Tony? I tried to turn my camera around, but my little mount there won't work too good. I was wondering how that was going to work. Is that better on the camera? I might have to just turn off the truck. It's kind of warm today. That's why I was trying to leave the truck running. Let's turn that off, see if we can't do better with the audio. That should be a lot better with the audio. But we're down here in Laplace, Louisiana, getting unloaded. Yeah, it's pretty warm over here today, Jason. I tell you, I'm ready for summer to come. It's going to kill the virus. Maybe it'll make people be a little bit more sane. Yeah, I might sweat a little bit, but hey, it's all right. I'm glad I ain't flatbedding. He's bringing him a load. At least he ain't got a fool with no tarps. I think he's bringing in a load of blocks. I used to haul flatbed a little bit on the smaller trucks, nothing on the big old trucks. I'm actually taking off on this load here. I ain't gonna unload. I'm gonna let them unload this one. They got a whole bunch of pieces and they got plenty of help. There we go. I got the chat up there now. It just went off while ago. I'm hoping it'll stay on. It fades off if y'all don't talk. Look at there. I was hoping to use my little mount up there, but when I put it on the mount, it don't do real well when it's long ways like that, see? So I'm going to have to figure out another mountain for whenever we go live. What's going on, Snore Lord? Breaking in here. What's happening? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Mine was too short. Well, I was off Saturday and Sunday, but I sure wish I had a little bit more to do. I wouldn't have minded working Saturday. Well, how about that? I'm actually thinking about moving to Texas one day, since they have no income. tax. I think that's pretty neat, man, because living in Mississippi, I think it's a 5% income tax, and then you have to withhold it from your employees, and you have to pay that every month. And you can save a pretty good bit of money with that no income tax, because I had depreciation for federal, but when I did my taxes for state, they don't have those depreciations, so I had to pay straight up on state. So I ended up having to pay like $2,000 in the state this year, man. I was not liking that. Federal, we come out pretty good. Still kind of learning this new situation, with the LLC and the taxes and the employee and all of that stuff is it's kind of new to me, and there's a few tricks here and there that you can use. But whenever you do hire on an employee, you need to make sure that you remember you gotta pay their Social Security and Medicare and stuff, and you gotta withhold everything. That was always something that I needed a little help with because I was trying to learn how to do it all myself. So my tax lady, she's been helping us do it, and I've got it where I can do my own IFTA. I can do my own Mississippi withholding. Just got to figure out how to do the federal. See, the federal we're doing on quarterly. Yeah, Mississippi's going to get their money. I'm down here in South Mississippi, down around Pike County. And I like Mississippi. I just been thinking about Texas, up there around Marshall on I-20 on the east side of Dallas. If I ever moved, I think that's where I would move, because that would make a little bit better business sense, especially if the business grows and we making millions of dollars. That's a lot in income tax, and I could attract drivers better because they wouldn't have to pay no Texas income tax. That's another little benefit. I think we ought to all go to Texas. I hear Elon Musk is talking about going to Texas. What y'all think about that? He done got mad with the state of California. He gonna either go to Nevada or Texas. One of my friends shared something around Austin. Austin area. I enjoy going around down there around Austin, but used to when I was running Texas, it was Laredo, Houston, or Dallas. And I tended to go to Dallas because I could get some stuff coming from the east side of Dallas down toward where I'm at, around Kentwood, Louisiana, and Hammond, Louisiana. They had a little co-op stuff, some salt blocks and that kind of stuff you get from the east side of Dallas. And then I could usually get back up there with 2 or 3 hits, trying to make a triangle or whatever. I can't see if anybody's on here. I'm just going to keep talking because I'm going to go back and watch this and see what I want to do different. I have a few ideas of what we want to do. But mainly I just want to try to bring in some more content. It's quick to make a video like this, to whereas the other videos, you kind of put them together. And I like to stay active on the YouTube channel. It's not that I'm trying to build this huge YouTube channel. It's just that when I start doing numbers and stuff and talking about the business down the road, I'd like to have a few people there to watch it, and I'd like to be able to help some people out. Like there's a lot of people that believe you can't make it in a lease purchase, and I'm proof that you can. There's a lot of people that say, you shouldn't stay company driver for too long, and I think that you should stay company driver for a pretty good while until you know what you're doing. Don't rush it. Enjoy each step of the process. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They rush themselves. They don't take their time and enjoy the process. Even in the situation I am, I hired a driver a month later after I started my authority, when I should have waited a little while and kind of enjoyed having my own authority as one truck. But I went into a crash course of my authority and hiring an employee all together. And it might have gained me 1 or 2 gray hairs, but I mean, you got to learn somehow or another. And that's how I've tended to learn, is crash courses. Because when you're forced to do something, you tend to actually do it. You don't sit around and wait. And every great quest starts with that first step. And that's kind of the way I've lived my life in business. You know, you have to make that first step. You have to jump in order to make something happen. And, you know, when I went to Snyder, I didn't have nothing. And now things are a lot better for me. And I'm hoping and praying that this here coronavirus stuff will be in the history books pretty quick. And we'll be able to go back to normal. And all of us will start making some good money. That's what we're talking about, you know, because the economy, I've never believed that the American economy would just shut down like it has over the fear of a virus. Unless it was killing like 75%, you know. Just the death rate and the sickness rate was nowhere near large enough for us to shut down our entire economy. I think there was a lot of fear mongering. I think the media took a little bit of creative rights with it, and they just kind of pushed our buttons, and they got their ratings, but it hurt everybody in turn. Anyway, I don't guess nobody's got that much to say, so if y'all need anything, yes, no Lord, I saw where Uber stuff is starting to look a tiny bit different. That's one of the ones I keep up with, them and C.H. Robinson. But the thing I don't like about C.H. Robinson is they don't put their rates where you're picking your freight from. If they would have their rates on their load list, that would be great. That way you can kind of keep up with it. And if you saw a banger, you could just grab it and have it set up, and you could make yourself get that way. Well, I'm looking forward to whenever we put that next truck on and we can start working them load boards again. But I'm hoping this Friday, I might get back here in just a minute and start working on a numbers video to kind of, I want to get back in that routine because I did enjoy making the numbers videos. I can't tell you where I'm at, and I can't tell you my rates, but I can tell you some of my expenses and our mileages and our repairs. And I could put in the national average rate on some of the numbers videos and put it together to you like that and break down for each truck. Because, you know, Max being a single axle, I thought that he was going to get better fuel mileage, but he does not. He gets about 6.5, where this one here gets 7 to 8 on most days, especially hauling the lightweight freight that we haul. Max's repair issues hadn't been bad. Yes, no, I enjoy doing the numbers videos. It takes a little bit of work. Plus my writing is not really that good. I don't have an artistic hand. I could not have been a good surgeon because it's just, I don't know if it's my hand-eye coordination is not that great, because I can't use a wood splitter or an axe and hit the same place twice. I couldn't throw a rock and hit that blue bin right there twice. It's just something that's not been in my repertoire of skills. I like to shoot guns now. If it comes to shooting guns, I'm pretty dead on with that. And my mama now, she was the one that could shoot with the gun. She really had a great aim. I mean, you didn't want to take her to a turkey shoot. She would get the turkey every time. And our turkey shoots usually went for hours, and she could beat a lot of men, man. That woman was something else. She could throw an axe too, man. She'd bust a watermelon with an axe at 50 feet. I don't know 50 feet, but it would seem like it, you know. Bring back slaying that rascal, them little old hand axes. Her and her brother and sisters and them used to play with them when they were younger. They was raised up in Florida. But anyway, I'm going to end this up here. I just wanted to touch in, and I wanted to see how this was going to look. Sorry about the bugs on the windshield. If I'd have known that was not going to work like it was supposed to, because I cleaned up around it, thinking that I was going to be able to lean this on there, but it wanted me to rotate it out of that way, because that's the way I needed it. I want to see how this looks. If this turns out okay, it'll be all right. What is this button here? Oh, that's different. Hey, y'all want to see bubbles? There's some bubbles. Dance party. We need some music for dance party. Uh-oh. You can't make it by me. they put this garbage can out too far, so I couldn't get close to the building. So now nobody can pass on that side. 8mm. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. There's like bugs going everywhere. How you doing, Mr. Don? Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm gonna try to improve the quality and amount of entertainment as we go. It takes a little while to get used to this stuff. Y'all like that? I like that. Dun dun dun. About that time, here comes a Sasquatch. Honing. There's a honing. That's when you see a Sasquatch coming out everywhere. What is that? Whoa. The hand. I know, it's ignorant. I like the sketch, but I don't know if I like the sketch video. That's pretty cool, though. Anyway, God bless. Catch y'all on the next ride.